Eastern PA Weather Authority meteorologist Bobby Markovich here with your outlook for February 23rd, 2017. We're going to have a day much like yesterday where we had the clouds and the fog early in the morning here that slowly lifted out and had actually struggled to move out. We still had some partly to mostly cloudy skies yesterday during the afternoon, and I think that's going to be much of what you're going to see today also. We're not going to see an abundance of sunshine, but because we're starting off warmer this morning than we did yesterday, those high temperatures are expected to max out higher than what we saw yesterday. Even though it was a little bit mild yesterday, we did get into the lower 60s in some locations. And so it was a mild day, but we're expecting temperatures to go up, just not quite as much as they could if there wasn't any obstruction from that cloud cover. Let's go over the temperatures and see what we're looking at today. Areas that get out of the cloud cover the fastest, which will probably be down here. They're going to be holding on to some clouds and fog further north from that. But those areas could get 70 or maybe even low 70s. But areas in the central areas here, I think are going to be capped in the upper 60s for the most part. Now, that doesn't mean you can't hit 70 in those locations if you get a little bit more sun than clouds. But, don't be surprised if you see mostly cloudy skies linger for much of the day today, which will cap temperatures, especially across the northern areas. And then we'll have this system moving through. Another warm front that's going to come through overnight tonight could produce a few showers, and not much, just a few isolated showers. Actually could start in the evening on Thursday evening and then continue into the overnight hours. Now, once this does that, this front is going to lift off to the north very slowly. Here's a look at very early Friday morning. I think and this is like real early, like around daybreak. You're going to have a few showers here across the northern tier. I think your central areas are just cloudy at that point with, again, some more fog. But again, temperatures aren't going to go down that much overnight, so you're already starting off even warmer on Friday morning than you did on Thursday morning. So this front continues to move off to the north. You do have some showers again across the far northern tier, so those areas will not get to 70 degrees, but areas further south where you do start to see that clearing, I do think you start to see at least partly cloudy skies in the afternoon. We'll have that surge of warmth coming in from the southwest, and you will have the peak heating day here occur on Friday. And let's get over to that now. Just want to show you what Friday looks like. You can see more widespread 70s here coming in on Friday. So I do think you're getting to the lower 70s, maybe middle 70s down here by Philly and the Philadelphia metro. That includes South Jersey and Delaware. But many 70s showing up here in the central regions as well. So it will be the warmest day, but then when we get into the following day, we're going to have temperatures still warm because that front is coming in later in the afternoon and evening. So as we start off here as a look at early Saturday, this is by midday, you're already in the upper 60s here further east, but you can see where the front's coming through from the west. The cold front's coming through here. There are going to be showers and thunderstorms out ahead of this here. As they move eastward into the warmer air here, you're going to have temperatures, again, get close to 70 degrees in many locations, but I think this will be limited because you're going to have some clouds streaking out ahead of it. And then when these showers and thunderstorms move through, then the front comes through and you have the temperatures drop behind it. So by the time we get to Sunday, this is all you're managing, maybe low to mid 40s for highs, and that's it. Also, will be breezy on Sunday. We'll get to that in a second here, too. Going a little bit forward from this point, we're going to show you those showers and thunderstorms coming through. Of course, we have this area of low pressure that is going to be driving this. Could be some severe weather out here in the Ohio Valley, but I don't think it's going to be too much of a big deal in our area, and that's because this low pressure is going to move off to the northeast, so it can take the best forcing up to the north with it. We already keep an eye on it, however, but it just does look like consistently this is taking this area of low pressure about 100 miles north of Ontario, or excuse me, Ottawa, not Ontario, good lord, 100 miles north of Ottawa here. And that means the best forcing is going to be across upstate New York. But even there, your temperatures are not very conducive for any severe weather there. They would be down here, but the best forcing being further north is going to limit that. Can't say that we can't have an isolated, severe thunderstorm warning pop up somewhere in here along this line. This does look to come in mid to late afternoon, maybe early evening as this comes through. So I can't rule that entirely. There would be, if there was a threat of any kind of severe weather, it would be from wind, but I'm thinking that maybe isolated strong storms are possible, but not really severe, at least on a widespread scale. All right. So we do have thunderstorms coming through with the front. Once it comes through, the winds pick up. You can see the isobars are tightly packed here on Sunday, especially Sunday morning. I think is your breeziest time. And then once we get a little bit further in the day, those isobars slack off because you have high pressure moving from the west. This is going to lead to a mostly sunny Sunday, but you're going to have those breezy conditions around. Much colder, of course, with temperatures only low to mid 40s for highs. And then we get a little bit further than that into Monday. We're going to call this mostly cloudy because we have a system moving in from the west. It's kind of disorganized, but I think the bulk of this will come through here on Tuesday. And a lot of this is off to our south. Maybe some isolated showers here for our southern areas, but it looks like just mostly cloudy with a spotty shower here. Maybe later Monday night. I think they get into Tuesday here. You really get the main batch of precipitation coming through here with some light showers. Again, mainly our southern half of our coverage area for those late showers here on Tuesday. But it will be cooler. Just probably, it'll still, by the time we get to Tuesday, we're not talking about rain here, or we're just talking about rain here, and that's it, because this is obviously too warm for any wintry precipitation. The pattern's not supportive of any kind of snow at this point. So we'll keep an eye on this. It just looks like a nuisance event here early next week. Not a big deal, but just some light showers, light rain showers at that. Will be cooler, but then it'll start getting progressively warmer once we get into Monday and Tuesday. By the time we get to Tuesday, many areas in the upper 40s and near 50, so obviously too warm for snow. I'm Eastern PA Weather Authority meteorologist Bobby Martich. That is our outlook for February 23rd, 2017. Have a great Thursday.